Hey everybody, Varun here from Language Academy. Guys, welcome back to another video. This video is going to be super special. A lot of you have commented, asked me that we find reading fill in the blanks very difficult. I have worked over the last 2 weeks and shortlisted these rules which I'm going to give you in this video, and these rules are applicable straight away in reading, writing fill in the blanks, and reading drag and drop fill in the blanks. These are going to be super helpful if you find reading fill in the blanks difficult. One request is to make sure you have got your notepad and pen ready so that you can take the notes along with the video, so that you don't have to watch the video again and again and you do not waste your time. So let's get going. I'll share my screen. I've got a presentation for you today. I'll share my screen. You take down notes. I'll be giving you reading grammar rules which are applicable in most of the fill in the blanks passages you will get in your PT test. Let's get started. Alright, before I tell you any of the blanks, let's have a look at the basics. Before you look at any of the blanks, you need to know what are nouns, what are adjectives, what are verbs and all. So what is a noun? Noun is a word which signifies or denotes name of a person, place, thing or idea, such as a teacher, place, can be park, thing can be a car, happiness, book and all. So any word that denotes name of a person, place, thing or idea is a noun. What is an adjective? An adjective is a word which gives you more information about noun. For example, this is a car. Car is a noun. This is a green car. Green is adjective and car is noun. So words which come before noun and which modify or give more information about the noun are adjectives. Then we have got verb. What are verbs? Verbs are words which shows any kind of action or things which are taking place. I am running, I'm shooting a video, I'm making a video, and things like that are verbs. Helping verbs. Verbs are words which help the main verb to form tense. Words like is, am, are, have, will. These are called helping verbs which go along with the verb to make tense. For example, if it's present tense, past tense and all. What are adverbs? Words which describe or give you more information about verb, adjective or another verb. I'm running. Running is a verb. I'm running quickly. We have got a word which describes the word run quickly. This is an adverb. Remember this thing. Pronoun, a word which replaces the noun to avoid repetition. Varun is a good boy. He attends the class every day. He over here is a pronoun. So Varun is being replaced by the word he, which is pronoun. What are possessive pronouns? Possessive pronoun is a pronoun that shows ownership or possession. This is his car. His is possessive pronoun. Words which signify ownership and all. Okay, words like mine, yours, his, hers are possessive pronouns. So now we have got what are nouns, what are adjectives, verbs, adverbs, because these are important. You need to have some idea what we are actually learning today. That's how you'll be able to improve, and that's how you'll be able to apply these rules as well. All right. What are three forms of verb? Very important you know this. First form is the base form of the verb, second form and third form, which is past participle or ing form of the verb. First form of the verb is the simple form of verb. Words like destroy, collect without ed or without ing. Second form is the past form of the verb. When destroy becomes destroyed, collect becomes collected. Third form is either words ending with ed, en or ing. Collected, destroy, collecting, destroying. So this is third form. Similarly, it's important that you understand what active and passive voice is. In English, sentence is always formed this way. Sentence is subject, verb, object. Subject means person who is performing any kind of activity, verb whatever he is doing, object things on which activity is being performed. For example, Varun is playing in the ground. Varun is subject, playing is verb because that is the activity I am performing, and ground because that is where the activity is being performed, that is the object. So in English, normally sentence is formed subject, verb, object. If the sentence is this way, subject, verb and object, this is active voice. When subject comes first and object comes at the end, this is active voice. What is passive voice? When object comes in the beginning and subject comes at the end. For example, cricket is being played by Mark. Cricket is being played by Mark. Subject comes at the end, object comes in the beginning. This is passive voice. Always remember this thing. Okay. Why I'm telling you active and passive voice? Because the rules differ when it comes to active voice and when it comes to passive voice. So it's important you know which form the sentence is in. Now let's move on to the rules, and I really want you to take these down, please. All right. Very first rule, remember this thing. If there is a blank before words like is, am, are, was, were, either it will be ing form of verb or ed form of verb. If it's active voice, as I've just told you, means the subject is in the beginning, it will be ing form. If it's passive voice, means object is in the beginning, subject is at the end, it will be ed form of the verb. Please note this down. Any blank after is, am, are, was, were, either ing form or ed form of the verb. This is rule number 1. Let's go on to rule number 2. If there's any blank after has, have, had, being, it will be third form of the verb. He has completed the homework. They have finished their work. This is being demolished since last year. Remember this thing? So these rules will be applicable in majority of the scenarios. You'll have to read the passage, obviously, you'll have to make sense and you'll have to understand it, that what's actually going on. But yes, majority of the passages you can apply these rules straight away. So any blank after has, have, had, being will be third form of the verb. In case if there's any blank after been, or if been is given before any blank, in active voice it will be ing form, means when subject is in the beginning of the sentence, means person is in the beginning of the sentence, ing form. If subject is at the end and object is in the beginning, then passive voice. For example, he has been dash this from 7 years. He subject is in the beginning, active voice, ing form. If subject is at the end, passive voice, ed form or third form of the verb. Note this down, this is very important. Now, rule number 4, if you get any blank, this is applicable in most of the scenarios. Please take a note. If there is any blank after the word to, can, could, shall, should, will, would, may, might, must, and if there is no verb, means no activity mentioned in the sentence or activity is missing in the sentence, you will always use first form of verb. He is there to help you. You'll never say he's there to help you or he's there to helping you, to help you. Can compete. He can complete this. He can compete in the games. We will wait for you. You'll never say we will waiting for you. All right. So these are the things you need to take care of, please. Rule number 5, this is a super important rule and I really want you to pay attention. All of you know this rule subconsciously in your mind, back of your head, you know what is this, but you don't really apply when it comes to reading passages. Okay, please understand this carefully. This may sound simple and straightforward, but majority of you I see make this mistake. If there is any blank after a or an, or if a blank is given or a or an is given before any blank, you will always use singular word in the blank. For example, there is a dash in the garden. First thing, after looking at this blank, what is the first thing which should come to your mind is that there will be a word which is in the singular form, not in the plural form. You'll never say there is a boys in the garden. You'll say there is a boy in the garden. If there's any blank after a or an, singular word means word which is not ending with s. Birds cannot go over here. Either grass or snail. There is a grass will not make sense because you can't really count one piece of grass. So snail will be the right answer. Even if we don't know the context here, we can sort it out. Very important. I personally use this a lot. If there's any blank after a and the, remember again, if there's any blank after a and the, it will be either a noun or an adjective. If it's noun and if it's with a or an, it will be singular noun. With the, it can be singular and plural. For example, you'll always say a boy, an apple, but you can say the boy, the boys as well. So any blank after a and the, with a and, it will be singular. With the, it can be singular or plural. Rohan is a boy. Sometimes you'll have a blank with a and the, blank and noun. In case if there's a blank between an article a, an or the, or a noun, between that you'll always have an adjective. Adjective is a word which will give you more information about the noun. So if there's a blank between Articles and noun, it will always be an adjective which will modify or give you more information about the noun. This is extremely important. You all know this, but you don't really use this when it comes to the PT test. I use this a lot. I personally, if I have to go for the test, I'll use this a number of times. If the subject in the sentence, if the subject in the sentence is singular, the form of the verb will be with S. For example, he dash cricket. You'll never say he play cricket. He plays cricket with S. They dash cricket. They play cricket. So whenever the subject is singular, means one person is there, the verb will end with S. And whenever the subject is plural, means more than one, the verb will be without an S. Okay. Rohan, singular subject, a 20-year boy, dash for India, plays for India. If subject is plural, it will not end with S. They claim to have reached the mountains in 1920. You'll never say they claims. Alright, please keep an eye. Very important. You will use this a number of times, but make sure you actually have this in your mind. Don't just ignore it, okay? Important rule, any blank after the word many, several, numerous, one of. Okay, it will always end with S. You'll always say one of the benefits, one of the boys. You'll never say one of the boy. One of the means out of many, one. So any blank after many, several, numerous, one of the will end with S. Remember this thing. Many opportunities. You'll never say many opportunity. One of my friends. Numerous examples. Keep an eye, please. Keep this in your mind. Number 9. Extremely important. You all know this, but I don't know what happens to majority of the students when they're solving the passage, when they're doing the reading fill in the blanks. They are not really sure. They make the simple mistake. Okay, let me explain you in simple words. If there is a blank after and, the word in the blank will be in the same form as the word before and. For example, I have an apple and a pen, or we will play and enjoy. You'll never say we will play and enjoying, or we will be playing and enjoy. No. So the word before and, or the word before or, and after and or will be in the same form. If the word before is singular, the second one will be singular as well. For example, you never say there are boys and girl in the class. You'll always say there are many boys and girls in the classroom. Have a look at the screen. The and or rule states when you have the word and or connecting two words, the word that comes before either of these two should be in the same form as the word that comes after it. And is used to signify the words which are in the same flow. And means the word before and after they're going in the same flow, or is used to contradict things. For example, I'll either have a coffee or a tea. I'll have coffee and tea means I'll have both of these, or means either this one or the other one. I'm not sure if it's an apple or a pear. You'll never say I'm not sure if it's an apple or pears. Okay? Can you tell if these are apples and or pears? You'll never say can you tell if these are apples or pear. So if this is plural, this has to be plural as well. Keep an eye, important, super important rule. Alright, so these are few of the rules which you can apply in any reading passage you get. Now reading rules are super important. However, it's not that I've just given you the rules, you memorize these and straight away you'll get everything sorted. It's very important you understand the meaning of the passage. It is extremely important that you know what the passage is, what the flow of the passage is, and what they're talking about. So important you understand the context. Based on that, eliminate the options, use these grammar rules and get your answers right. As I've told you, it's important that you understand the context, understand the meaning of the passage, then use grammar rules to eliminate the options. If you're still confused, skim the passage, select the option which one best relates to the passage. Now what I want you to do is I want you to practice at least 10 to 15 reading blanks and 10 to 15 reading writing blanks every day. These are super important and will definitely help you crack your PT test. Whenever you practice on languageacademy.com.au, once you have submitted your answer, if you go wrong anywhere, you click on the question mark, you will get to know why the right answer is the right answer, why your answer is incorrect, and what is the meaning of the word which goes in the passage. It's not about practicing a lot, it's more about knowing where you're going wrong and how you have to improve the same. Let's say you practice 20 fill in the blanks every day. but at the end of the day, you're not really sure why you've gone wrong. No point. It's better you practice 10 but understand your mistakes. Also, whenever you practice, there is audio and video explanation available for each and every passage on languageacademy.com.au. Make sure you look at the explanation that is available for you. That is how you'll get to know why the right answer is the right answer, why the wrong answers are the wrong answer, and how you have to improve. If you do so, you will be 100% fine. If you click on any word, you'll get to know the meaning of the word and how you have to use it. So these were some important rules which you can apply in your reading blanks. These are super helpful. I've really worked hard on these and I really want you to follow these in your test. So that's it from this video. If you think the video was helpful, do like, share and subscribe. If you want me to cover any other topic, whatever you find difficult, let me know in the comment section. Also, make sure you share this video with your friends so that along with you, they get their desired scores as well. We do provide online classes and on-campus classes. Online classes are available all over the world for PTE Academic, PTE Core, and everything related to PT. We've got 13 sessions running every day, and we give 100% to help the students out so that they do not waste their time and money and get their desired scores. If you need on-campus classes or online classes, feel free to send us a message, give us a call, or visit our website. We will give 100% to help you out, like we have helped more than 50,000 students till date. That's it from this video. Now go on languageacademy.com.au, start practicing, use artificial intelligence on the website to practice, take reading extensive mock tests, or you can download the LAPT exam practice app as well. I'll see you in the next video.